Alright, today we're starting with 2 gems because of something. I forgot. Something that we activated yesterday. Let us start today with 2 gems. Each time you draft a dead end in your house, spread 5 coins in the tomb. Huh? Adds 8 classrooms to today's draft pool? Huh? Here, let's try the tomb. These 3 are completely brand new to me. Interesting. So in the tomb we have some statues and they're all holding something different, it looks like. So this is kind of like a broom. We have dig spots. This is, I don't really know. It's like a smaller brush. Too big for a paintbrush, too small for something else. We have 3 lit candles, 3 unlit candles, and then 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 with no candles at all. Each of our journeys come to a conclusion here in the tomb. This floor plan is the definitive dead end. Or is it? Well, this is like I forgot what that's called, but that's that do be a thing. We have a tomb here, a bunch of unlit candles. I mean a coffin. I don't know, is that a tomb or a coffin? Okay, this is obviously very different. Looks like we're missing a stone piece here. We have a hoe thing with a hat. Tips fedora ass hat. Wait. Oh. Oh. Okay. Okay. So they're all holding items that the angels in the chapel hold. And I think I wrote down the numbers that are under them. Simon. So here's where it all ends, at least for me. And of all the picturesque places of this grand estate, I chose this dreary, dank dungeon to be laid to rest. And at that same dim, somber fate fell upon my father, and his father before him, who loved the outdoors even more than myself. They say there is no stronger bond of servitude than tradition, and family tradition? Thrice as strong. These are chains that seldom bend and never break. And I do wonder what plans and prospects of yours will be sacrificed upon the family font of convention. What biography of your own will you forsake to add another page to your father's memories, or your mother's, or mine? In our youth, we are gifted with dreams and ambitions. At our death, we are left with realities and regrets. I think there's no greater sin than to perpetuate tradition that stagnates growth, that strangles purpose, that suffocates dreams. What point is there to live another's life at the sake of our own? How I wish to have been buried underneath the great oak, overlooking the plains, the wondrous woods, and the worldly mountains. and the wild holly that surrounds that trunk, a perpetual token of sympathy laid across my grave. What dreadful tradition is it that dumped me in this sunless hollow? And if by morbid example this dark crypt makes any impression whatsoever on you, if reading this letter within these damp halls plants in you a seed of hope, if these words might grant you strength to bend if not break these chains, then would I cherish this tomb more than oak and sycamore and spruce? Then I would cherish this tomb more than oak and sycamore and spruce, more than the wondrous woods and worldly mountains. This cold stone room would become the most cherished place in all our domain. I would have you raise a shrine upon this spot to commemorate the moment of your liberty. To treat this spelunker, is that how you say that? As hallowed ground. To realize that grand gestures can be as effective as they are theatric. And to, in turn, as recompense for the freedom thus granted you, commit yourself to be buried here within this mausoleum of dreams, and when the day comes to write your own letter, to inspire the next generation that follows in our footsteps, as is tradition. Herbert S. Sinclair. So the Grand Oak, I think, means something. Okay. So now that I was thinking a little bit while I was reading that, I did write the numbers that correspond to the angels in the chapel, but I think that I need to spawn it again because I'm sure that they're holding their items either up or down. I feel like it's mostly up. But you know what, before we... I have the bad habit of, like, once I get an idea in my head, I don't allow myself to try anything else, any other things before trying to pursue that theory. So I'm gonna try something right now, which I think could be a possibility, is I'm gonna go back where I wrote the angels, and I'm just gonna trigger the items in order of their numbers. At least I think I wrote it down. Please tell me I wrote it down. I did not. No way. Am I dead ass right now? Archives, chapel. Fuck, I didn't. All I wrote down was that the hoe farmer was the first one. Because she was mentioned in the logbook, the gardener logbook out by the apple orchard. Damn it! Okay. Alright, so I don't think that spawning the chapel is gonna be a problem because we get it all the time. I just usually avoid it because every time you go in there, you gotta give away your money as per real church. I mean, I know you don't have to in a real church, but it feels like you have to. Alright. Okay. So let me write that down. I know that the night is 7 for sure, but we'll see. Alright, so we're about to be at 64 steps starting in the building today. Let's start left side. Gems or money? Gems or money? Gems or money? Let's do some extra gems.
My God. Kit Pickles has been a lady binner for 66 months. Fun fact, Someone dreamt about you last night, and you had no idea. Fun fact made weird, chances are, they have no idea about it either. Once upon a time, someone saw you and your images was used by their subconscious to create another person in their dreams.
Yeah, I hate that. Yeah, thank you for sharing that, Kit. Welcome back. And thank you for subbing for 66 months. 66 months. Holy moly. Thank you so much. Welcome back. I hope you enjoy your emote and your hot cocoa sub badge. You're a wonderful lady boner. As per our weird weird quirks. Thank you for your fun fact. Even though I'd hate it. How you doing today, kid? I hope work was good. I hope that your white chicken, what was it again? White chicken chili, was that what it was? Is good. This box is the black box. That's a lie. This box is the blue box. That's a lie. The box that claims to be black has the gems. Okay, so this one.
For Brittany has been a lady boner for 15 months. Don't tell me about random people dreaming about me, Kit. I hate it just as much as she does. Way to go, fellow lady boner.
Brittany, thank you so much for the resub. Welcome back for 50 heckin' months. 50 heckin' months. Thank you so much. I hope you enjoy your emotes and your hot cocoa sub badge. Also, I need to fix the weekly sub goal counter because it's actually 3. For some reason, I don't know how to change how it resets. Alright, so we could do this, or we could do the observatory. Let's do observatory. We're gonna have to go the same path either way, so. We got an extra diamond. Okay. Alright. Now we kind of have to do the chapel. Because we need to get the order of the angels. Okay, so the Ho angel is 1. And she's holding it up. I think they're all holding their, like, tool up, but I just want to double check. Number 2 is the chef. Maybe I play an insignificant character in a dream they had, but my being there helped inspire them. That's true. And then we have the pitchfork angel. 4 is Kit called her the butler, so we'll call her the butler. And then we have the maid, the jockey. Oh, that's what it is. It's like the little whip thingy for the horse. And then last is the knight. Okay. So if you don't know why I'm recording this, or recording the order of this, it's because the outside room that we unlocked was the tomb. And in the tomb, I found statues that are all holding the same items that these stained glass window angels are holding. But I did not write down which angel corresponds to which number. And I think I have to trigger them in order of that they're in here. So that's why I spawned the chapel, because usually I avoid it, but... Okay. So let's just go across. We can do security, the den, or the corridor. My question is, do we really need the security room right now? I mean, do we really need the den right now either? Like, that's not... We don't really... A gem is not a necessity to me at the moment. I'll do security. Why not? Okay. And I don't believe there's going to be anything new in here except for this. Yeah, so we want them to stay unlocked. And then we want low security. We shouldn't have anything right now. Yeah. So I think that's... we don't have anything really to also check in on in the network. Sure. We can go down or we can go right. Let's go down. I don't know. This would be nice. The kitchen could be nice. But a dead end room will trigger our buff from the tomb. And whenever we spawn a bedroom, we'll get 8 steps. But the dark room will connect to the entrance hall, to the security room, and let us continue. I'm gonna do the dark room just because it's towards the beginning. And I don't really want to cut myself off already. Fuck, I forgot I can't go back. Alright, chat. Pick one. Left, right, middle, or right? We can't see what they are. Right? Okay. Whoa! I haven't seen this one before. Locksmith. Ooh! We can buy keys. Okay. Good guess, Brittany. Alright, we can't buy any keys yet because the church took our money, but that's nice. That's nice. And that's a dead end room, so that should put money in the house. Forgot to turn off my notifications. Okay, well, we cannot go left anymore. So we could make our way back to the security office, or we could just go out to the tomb and try the statues. I think I'm gonna do that. Okay, so the first one is the hoe. And she is right here. Number 2 is the chef. Three is the pitchfork. 4 is the butler. Wait a minute. No, okay. Yeah, this one. 5 is the maid. 6 is the jockey. And then 7 is the knight. Let's go! Nice. Is this gonna use another step? It is. Oh, great. Okay, catacombs. Not spoopy at all. Not spoopy at all. Underground map. Oh. Do I get to keep this? Or do I get to write? I have to draw that. Okay. Okay. I'm just gonna dedicate an entire page to that. I'm just gonna have to draw 1 page per piece of the map, I think. I drew it way too much. Or way too big. Okay. And he's holding a scythe. Hammy, thank you for the 5 keys. What the flip? Why is it not here? Oh, there they are. There they are. Okay, they're right there. And the scythe is pointing at this little island on the map. Let me draw it. Hi, Ben. That's very helpful, Hammy. Thank you. The music that I play doesn't get tracked in the VOD or in my recordings, so I realized last night when I was editing, I was like, I'm probably like singing sometimes and people are like, what are you doing? So crowd control may be a little hinky. It shows up here. I think it just isn't showing up on my screen out here, my HUD, but it is on the map. Whoa. What the hell? Aww. Oh, brother. Oh, brother. Wait, can I make it go forward anymore? No. Okay, so I have to bring it back. But thank you again, Hammy. Thank you for the keys. I thought that would let me through. Well then what's the point? Okay, I probably have to go through on the other side, that's why. Oh great. How's the puzzling going so far? We are, you know, we uncovered a new room, the tomb, and now I'm drawing maps. Okay, so this is continuing from the basement. I was hoping I wouldn't have to add to this drawing because I drew the first piece too big, but it's fine. And north. Oh, and then there's a 10th. Y'all can't really see it, but very faint under number 9. It says buried floor plate. I could see that, game. I can read. Game. So this is interesting as well. I'm gonna write this down. Or I'm gonna draw this. Sorry, I feel like I'm sorry for being so quiet. I'm trying to focus. I'm trying to get this as accurate. But yeah, I finally paid off my car, chat. Holy moly. I'm so happy. That's been like, other than Alex's car, that's been one of our biggest debts. So now that we paid mine off, we're gonna put all the money we were putting towards my car and add that as an extra payment every month towards his car. So we can pay it off faster. Okay, here's the reservoir that we saw on the map. I can't go in the water? Why? I promise I can swim. Yeah, so the scythe was pointing at that rock. I don't know how important that is, but I'm not gonna count anything out. What does the map say is here? The map says it is it's not the cliffside exit, I don't think. I think it's the fountain entrance, which would make sense because there's water here. So I think that's the fountain entrance. We probably have to clear that up from the outside. And this is the rotating room for sure. Okay. See, I feel like if that is a rotating room, do I have that on the map? I hope it's not like expecting me to make up the rest of the map. I'm not doing all that. Alright. I think that we've done everything that we could do in those rooms. So unless there's anything else here, I'm gonna go back out. I feel like those candles are important, but I feel like these random dead ends are entrances. This too. Okay, no, that's gonna go back down. I want to get out. I'm lost. I'm turned around. I think this way. Yeah. Okay. Now, before we go in there, we need to make our way to security. So that way... Oh wait, I can buy something now. A special key. Since Hammy gave us 3 keys, I'm gonna use 8 coins to buy a special key. And see what that does. The key to the secret garden? Huh? Finding it won't be easy. Okay, sure. Of course not. We're gonna use this upgrade disc in here. To be honest, I was thinking about how long I was estimating it would take me to finish this game. I don't know. I feel like it's gonna take me months. 2 gems, 5 dig spots, or that it's always left unlocked. Ooh. The dig spots or leaving it unlocked. So leaving it unlocked makes it half orange, half green. It took you almost 2 weeks to finish. See, I feel like I'm not even gonna finish it that quick. I'm gonna do the 5 dig spots. I'm a little bit of a loot goblin. And if it is locked, then hopefully I can dig up... Oh! We don't have a shovel though. Ugh. It's fine. Should be able to open this though. There we go. Now the keys show up there. And we got another key. Woo! Shout out Hammy. Shout out Hammy. Alright, so we can do the corridor or the spare room. I mean, like, these are the same thing. I'm not giving myself a dead end already. Huh? Hammy, thank you for the show. Why is it floating like a broom? Thank you, Hammy. Pebbles. Nothing. Old tin can. Ooh, a turnip. Should prove to be a nutritious snack. Plus 6 steps. Let's go. And we got some money. Thank you, thank you. I know I had a dig spot somewhere else. I'm trying to remember where that was. Maybe it was in the tomb? Oh, we can get the commissary, or we can do the breast fist nook. Okay. Breakfast nook. I want to do the commissary, actually. See what we got going on here. Ooh, a sleeping mask, but we only have 8 gold. Okay. I don't want to buy a salt shaker. I do not. Okay, we can do the breast fist nook now, or we can do the den. That will help us go up and down. Yeah, let's do that because we are down to 1 gem. And there's a trunk in here. Hopefully more gems. Ah! My money! Hammy robbed me. Hammy robbed me, chat. No, you're fine. You're fine. It's okay. You guys can you guys I don't blame you guys for wanting to mess with my playthrough. That's what crowd control is for, you know? For the good and the bad. For the good and the troll. All right, let's do passageway. So that way we can go left. I gives and I take, apparently. The laboratory. Sounds like a scammer. We could do the spare room and just go straight across, or we could do the lab. But in order for us to really even... I mean... We could do like an experiment in the lab. Sure, why not? We could trigger an experiment. Even though we don't have the boiler room or whatever the heck it's called to turn on the machine. We could still do a little some in here. Experiment setup. Each time you unlock or bypass a security door... No. Whenever you draft a shop room... Ooh. While drafting, if you draw a drawing room floor... No, let's do the shop. Permanently add 1 gold to your allowance. Set your steps to 40 or gain 1 star. We'll do permanently add 1 gold. Boom. Because that goes hand in hand, right? Every time you spawn a shop, you get money. Alright. I think that's good. Research logs. This is what we did last time. We had no successful triggers. Okay. And then, like I said, I don't think we have any reason to go into the network right now, so we're gonna leave that alone. A vault? Damn, I'm 1 gem short. Ah, I wonder what's in here. But it's a dead end room. But it gives us 40 gold. I love gold. Man. I'm gonna redraw because I don't. Ugh. I'm gonna redraw. The foyer. Study. Okay, these are new as well. While drafting, you may spend gems to redraw floor plans up to 8 times. I don't want that. Hallway doors are always unlocked. Yeah, give me that. Give me that. Lord William Epson. It's a real close to a problematic name here. Count Isaac Gates. Baron Edwin Sinclair. Jeari Yena. Major Nicholas Key the Fourth. Baron Thomas Sinclair. Okay. Okay. What about it? Um. We could give ourselves 10 steps and a dead end. 2 items and a dead end. Or we can just do a passage through to keep going. We do have the den that could give us an opportunity to keep going north. But I kind of want to have more options for that. So we'll do the spare room. Wait, so if I use this, will it spawn that? Let's use it. Oh, okay. I see. So we have to use it on locked doors, and then there's a possibility that it will spawn the secret garden, or that the secret garden is behind it. Okay, we could do a hallway to keep building rooms, or we can do the mail room to order some items, maybe. I kind of want to explore more. So we don't have gems, so we can't do the nursery. Let's do the library so we can get less common floor plans. Oh wait, and we requested a book. Here we go. A Sightseer's Guide. So I don't really know if this checkout is important. The third largest city in Fen-Itis and site of its former capital, Reddington, is synonymous with mountains, mystery, and magic. Most tourists head straight for the boardwalk and don't get much further than the botanical gardens. However, Reddington has much more to offer. Spectacular scenery, a historic castle, and a charming underground bazaar reward visitors who wish to explore further. Reddington is that type of unique, enchanting place that lingers in your mind and memories long after you leave her. The Botanical Gardens, Reddington's most popular attraction at a guaranteed crowd pleaser. The Botanical Gardens is loved by both locals and visitors for its Ajuran canopy house and mausoleum. Its petal-covered trails and mind-boggling variety of flowers. This is the reason springtime is Reddington's busy season. Situated just east of town, the botanical gardens offer a scenic and captivating, I don't know how to say this word, tableau of natural countryside. A cobblestone trail meanders past over 1,000 species of tropical plants, each remarkable in its own right, yet even more stunning set against the spectacular backdrop of the Reddington Mountains. Allow yourself at least an hour to indulge in this picturesque walk, which concludes at Mainway Station. Tableau. Okay, okay. Thank you. A specimen of holly unique to Reddington's mountains. Featherfall Keep. You will find sitting at the base of Mount Perma, Reddington's second highest summit, a historic site described by scholars as significantly important to the realm's past. Featherfall Keep, the former home of Lord William Epsom, has until recently always been a private residence, serving as a family home to the Epsons since before the Third Era. After the death of Lord Epsom, his oldest son, Lionel Epsom, left the estate never to return. However, the daughter stayed, maintaining the residence and its staff until her marriage in 1951. At that point, Featherfall Keep ceased to be a family residence. It began operating as a historic house, museum, and tourist attraction, and the estate was designated a National Historic Landmark in 1972. It's still believed by many that Featherfall was built by the first king of Orinda Iris, Aries? I don't know. When Reddington was still the capital. However, surface documents containing conflicting dates have recently cast some doubt on the long-standing myth. Hmm, 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 hmm. I feel like this is important information. Trinsdale Lake. Close your eyes and imagine tranquil, serene stillness, rolling fogs, clear water, and gliding swans. In the midst of all that beauty sits Trinsdale Lake, one of I'm not going to say this word anymore. Premier vacation destinations, exclusive for its privileged citizens. The lakeside resort and cabins have been frequented by royalty and the realm's gentry for generations. However, on the southern shore of the lake, tourists are free to enjoy the views and rub elbows with the rich and famous in the Hundred Bells Tea Room, which is open to the general public for lunch on Mondays and Fridays. That's important, I think. We wrote something, we noted something down about that restaurant. Also, for anybody here, if you did happen to miss any of this gameplay of me playing Blueprints and you want to go back and watch, I am editing all of my footage. So the first video of day one, I'm going to split it up by day. I was just going to post my VOD, but the videos would be like hours long. And I feel like it's easier to digest in shorter videos. So I'm separating it day by day. And day one is going to be posted tomorrow. And I'm going to try to post a day every day. If I don't do it every day, it'll be every other day. I'm going to try to keep up with the progress that I make on stream, just so that way if you do want to catch up, you're not like days behind. You know what I mean? But I also only have so much free time to be able to do the editing for videos that are hours long. So I'm going to try to do it a day every day, but if not, a day every other day. So, all right, Mount Holly. At an elevation of 11,220 feet, Mount Holly is the tallest mountain in Reddington Range and the highest peak in the entire realm. Beyond the physical challenge itself, climbing Mount Holly Trail is a beautiful experience and one that many hikers and explorers will want to do at least once. It's only a few hours from Reddington to get to the trailhead, and you won't need any local guides or special gear if you tackle the trail during the summer season. However, those willing to give this mountain a significant amount of planning and research will be greatly rewarded, whether or not they actually summit. On the opposite side of the peak, far from the trail, rests the estate of Mount Holly. Nestled between the summit's northern slope and saddle, this 80-acre mountain residence is almost as old as Reddington itself. However, unlike Featherfall Keep, the property has been completely private since the closing of Mount Holly Schoolhouse in 66. In blank 66. Still, hikers will be able to appreciate the house's unique architecture at a distance from one of the trail's many north-facing overlooks. Mainway Station Bazaar. For the sentimental tourist wishing to pick up a souvenir to remember their stay, one might try braving the Mainway Station Bazaar. But don't be too hasty. Without proper guidance, the Mainway Station can be a dangerous place. Located underground, this unique marketplace was once Reddington's central railway station, in a time when the Realms trains were still in service. Now the turnstiles, footbridge, and platform have been appropriated and turned into a cavern of tents and torches. Whether you are bargain hunting, looking for adventure, or finding a memento to commemorate your visit, the Mainway Station Bazaar will be a worthy conclusion to your sightseeing adventure in Reddington. Okay. Oh, a map. Something else for me to draw. Alright. Watch me not need this. I just fucking giving myself arthritis for no reason. I don't know if this is important. I'm just gonna do it. I'm just gonna write it down. Because then if I don't, I'm gonna be mad that I didn't. Okay, wait. Fuck, when did I find the library last? What day was it? That would help us with figuring out what day it is. Alright, whatever. Oh, Chamber of Mirrors. You can now draft second copies of rooms you already have in your house. Interesting. Well, let's try it. This is a new room for us. Whoa. Beep. Is it only for that room? Aww. How am I supposed to get over there? Alright. I guess we go back into the hallway, and then we'll go the other way. We have 32 steps. 31 steps. Alright, we're getting a little low here. After rank 8 has been reached. Have we reached rank 8? I don't know for sure, but I'm assuming the ranks are equivalent to the rows, right? So like everything in the same row as the entrance hall is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So rank 8 would be the row before the antechamber. That would be nice, but that's if we can even get another room that's gonna turn north. Let's just do the hallway. And then we can go up. All right. Now, is this actually going to lead us anywhere? No. Now we can do the drawing, or the dining room. I'm assuming... Let's go! I was right. Nom. What is this? Country stew pie. Boiled chuck stew layered and then baked to perfection. Topped with mashed taters, Parmesan cheese crust. That sounds pretty good. Let's have dinner, because we only have 27 steps left. Yum. Yummy! Oh, car keys. Car keys. And then I'm gonna do the I don't know why the fuck I keep saying breast fist. Breakfast nook. Cause I want some bacon and eggs. I'm not full yet. Yeah, 10 steps and the morning room. Special key, secret garden. Any luck? We got it! Yo! We got it! Apple. We got some money. Okay. Okay. So we got some to do with this. Dutch Bros! I like Dutch Bros a lot. The moon haunts you. So much better than that other coffee place you won't name. I agree. Wholeheartedly. I actually decided to start trying to make coffee at home. So yesterday was the first time that I made like a latte at home because we bought instant espresso. Because I don't got an espresso machine. But it was pretty good. It's definitely not Dutch Bros level good, but I'm working on it. I'm learning. Okay. Now, I kind of want to try to figure this fountain out, but I don't know if it connects to another room. I'm gonna assume it doesn't. I feel like that would be kind of like poopy. Wait, did you guys hear something move? The wall looks so different right here. Your sister loves Dutch Bros. You wish you had one? Yeah. It's pretty good. The only thing that makes me sad is that They don't have any banana bread drinks right now. I made my own banana bread syrup last week, so I'm surviving off that right now. But, okay, hold on. I'm gonna turn it again. Wait, what is this? This one turns the same one, right? Oh, this one turns the bottom one. Okay. Am I supposed to get them all to face the moon, maybe? Mm-hmm. Oh! So this unlocks the door for the antechamber. Oh. Okay. So now I'm wondering if all of the rooms that have the levers are secret rooms, which would make sense why it says that the levers are in the rooms on the east and on the west, because the garden rooms can only be on the edges. Okay, okay, okay. Now, my question is, do I have to do this every run? Like, do I have to spawn all 4 secret rooms every run? I probably do, right? In order to actually open the antechamber? There's no way it's just like, oh, because I turned it now, it's gonna be open. Let's do the den. That'll help us lead back down. You loved the banana before they took it off the menu, but they can still make it? Really? So what do you ask for? Do you just ask for like a banana bread like latte, or? Because whatever drink it is that you try, I would love to try it. Yeah, we're not doing this fuck shit maid's chamber workshop. I haven't been in here yet. The true box does not always contain the prize. Stones cut blank by hand and letters wrought blank. Do spell blank are secrets carved from thought. A message read is of 10 lost blank. Among the bold blank, words spoken soft. The note is read, the letter is not blank. Huh? You ask for a freeze with dark chocolate and banana syrup. A lot of the employees still know the banana by name, so I haven't run into any issues ordering it. Okay. Are the freezes caffeinated? I'm sure, right? Or are they like frappuccinos? Alright, so let's see. Oh, I see, I see. Okay. Stones cut blank by hand, and letters rot blank. Do spell blank are secrets carved from thought. A message read is often lost. Among the bold blank, words spoken soft. The note is read, the letter is not blank. Okay. I'm gonna be so honest, I don't know. Combine inventory to create new items. Shovel, Battery pack. Oh, that's not enough? Okay. Okay. For anybody here in chat, does anybody have any ideas about how to solve this puzzle? I'm a little bit stumped. If you do know how to do it, a hint is appreciated, but don't tell me the answer. But if you don't know how to do it and you have a theory on how to solve it, I am open to hearing people's theories, because after finding out that both safe codes were in the room the entire time, I'm trying to not leave puzzles undone in rooms before continuing on. What's another reason pieces of papers have numbers on them? Because there's more papers. So like this would be the 8th paper in a stack of papers. Their page number. Okay, so there are other ones. So this is not the only music sheet. So I cannot solve this right now. Okay. Thank you for telling me that. Because I know that if I did not know that, I would just be sitting here like, the numbers, what do they mean? Okay. Let's go down. Our last key. We can do the boudoir. That'll give us 2 die. And we can redraw some floor plans. Or we can do a secret passage, because we do have a gem. Or we can just say, fuck all that noise. Do a closet, get 2 items. The boudoir would lead us to the next room, so that way we don't have to go all the way back. Let's do that. Now, do I have to open the safe every time? No. Oh, but I get a gem every time. Okay, this is the same note. Was I always a fan? Redraw. Is there any way I can go left? No. Redraw. Redraw. Doing the courtyard. Coins! Yippee! Damn, we're kind of balling right now. Even though Hammy robbed us earlier in our day, we're kind of balling. It's okay, Hammy, I promise. I'm not mad. Damn. 3 coin spots. Can we go for 4? We got a key! We got coins! We got 4 coin spots and a key that we're gonna use to open this trunk. And we get 3 more keys! Let's go! We're juiced. We are juiced. We have so much money. Okay. Now, how do we get back? What the fuck? Oh my god. What did I do? We have ads in 20 seconds, chat. Blessing of the High Roller. Every time you draft a shop room, gain 1 die. Gain 5 extra every time you roll. Oh, that's why we're balling. Okay. Oh, man. Oh, wait, no. I can go down through the commissary. Yeah, let's do that. I thought I was gonna have to go all the way back up. Let's do a metal detector. And then we're gonna go down through the corridor into the security room. And then in there, I'm gonna check if there— oh, an apple. Is there always fruit in the hallway? Or... oh, a banana. What are you picking up on? It's over here. What's... That's outside. I can't go outside. Six fruits, 4 keys, 5 coins. What the hell? What the hell? Whoa. Oh, man. Okay, I'm gonna go back. I want to see if the lab, if I can use... I know it says that I have to use the boiler room, but I want to see if maybe I can use the battery. I cannot. Oh! Oh, a magnifying glass would have been nice. I need to figure out what that says. Alright, that's gonna send me up. Could go into the library and request another book. I didn't do that. Fruit! Nom, 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 nom. Oh, I guess I can't. Maybe the next time? Is this my scrapbook? My longest day was 2.5 hours. Holy moly. I'm pretty sure that was yesterday. I think that was day 7. Okay. So there's a dig spot somewhere, and I think it's outside that I have not dug yet. I want to know what it's picking up on. Wait, can I make another? I can probably make another key, but I don't have anything to open anymore. Do you think they're permanent? No. Okay. Let's go back outside. I am kind of sad I did not go more left, so that way I could have had a chance to spawn the garage since I have the car keys. But it's okay. Alright, was there a dig spot in here? Sí o no? Yes. Coins. I think that's it. Oh. Alright. Honestly, I think that we have spent all of our options today. Let's go make a wish. Wait. Well, we filled up the whole right side. Alright. Yeah, I think that's all we got. $29 rooms. Holy.